story tonight at 5. FEMA is now on the ground in Wisconsin.
Right now, the Federal Emergency Management Agency is expecting flood damage. Jason Calvi says this is a really important step that could lead to help for you. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Mary, yeah, it's also a necessary step in that whole process. And we found FEMA workers on the ground here on this block in Menominee Falls. We found them in West Bend and in Milwaukee. The Federal Emergency Management Agency inspects damage 12 days since Wisconsin's historic flood.
I'm glad they're here, so it's on, I guess, the federal government's radar that this was indeed a horrible natural disaster.
FEMA crews inspected the outside of Robert Benton's West Bend home.
All along the backside wall has completely caved in and collapsed.
Then he showed us the damage.
It's a complete and total loss right now.
A home this National Guardsman bought exactly 3 years before the flood.
Based on the different professionals I've talked to, foreclosure is going to be our only option right now because it's just not worth putting hundreds of thousands in to make it livable again.
In West Bend, federal workers went out with local leaders like West Bend's police chief, as well as Washington County's executive.
Well, it's a relief to have them here.
The visits are short. The FEMA workers we spotted did not enter homes. Homeowners like Jessica Sabo said FEMA asked questions like how much water, how it came in, did you lose utilities, was your basement finished?
I just really hope they consider the folks on the street and what we're going through, as well as anywhere in the immediate area, and fully understand what it is we're facing.
FEMA isn't visiting every home, just a sample to figure out if this rises to the level of a major national disaster.
The president would ultimately make the decision.
At this point, we're living almost hour by hour, trying to figure life out.
So this is called a preliminary damage assessment. After this wraps up, it's that point that Governor Tony Evers can request that President Trump declare this a disaster. And if he does, then federal funding could come to flood victims. Reporting live in Menominee Falls, Jason Calvi, Fox 6 News.
And Jason, just to reiterate, just because they don't look at your damage doesn't mean you're not getting help. They're doing a sampling.
Yeah, they're doing a sampling across the region, so they're really trying to get a sample across the cities, suburban areas out in the country. They're looking at roads, they're looking at houses. They're really trying to get a sample. They don't need to visit your house to get that, to make you eligible to receive the funding later on.
All right, Jason, thank you.